But I can't, no matter what I think, he won't feel the same way. I wanna put my arms around him, but I can't. Cutie, sit next to me, I want to have you with me. Pretty boy, sit next to me, I want you to fall in love with me. We talk a lot and it's pretty nice, I want you all to me. Let's talk about whatever you want, I like hearing your voice. I wanna hear you rambling on and be there when you're sad. You can't tell me anything on your mind. I wanna put my arms around him, but I can't. I wanna put my arms around him, but I can't. No matter what I think, he won't feel the same way. I wanna put my arms around him, but I can't. I want to have your love, but I feel like you love someone else. Why must I always go after someone who doesn't like me back? It's my fault, I put myself into this trap, and now I'm stuck thinking about you endlessly in my head, making it hard to sleep. But when I wake up in the morning, I will ask you how you're doing. Bessie! I wanna put my arms around him, but I can't. I wanna put my arms around him, but I can't. No matter what I think, he won't feel the same way. I wanna put my arms around him, but I can't. I wanna put my arms around him, but I can't. I wanna put my arms around him, but I can't. No matter what I think, he won't feel the same way. I wanna put my arms around him, but I can't. Cutie.
So the previous song I made was about a guy that I like, and about how I want to be with him and support him through tough times, but I feel like he doesn't like me back, like romantically, and that he might like someone else instead. But I'm not going to talk about that in this interlude thing. Instead, I want to talk about my view of love. I think love is more of, instead of a awesome, wonderful thing that everyone should experience, I think instead it's more of a door that leads into disaster, ruining friendships, and just overall causing destruction between every connection that you can have with that someone. Because eventually you guys will get tired of each other. That's just something that happens, usually in relationships. It happens eventually, it'll happen at any time. Sooner or later, it'll happen to someone. And then after that, it's just like you're put in this weird situation where you spend all of that time giving all that personal information to this one person, and now you don't want to be with them, and it puts you in a weird situation where, what do I do now? How do I continue as just friends, or just completely abandon myself from this person because they already know like a lot about you. You guys spend a lot of time together, so it just makes everything very awkward, and it just puts you both in a weird situation. So that's why I constantly try to like remind myself that I'm going to die alone, or try to make myself think that I am, so I don't ruin any friendships or anything between me and anyone else, or affect anyone in a bad way. But so far it's getting hard to do so. It's getting hard to not try to get into a relationship, and I don't know what to do. Because usually I'm just like, it won't work out and I don't deserve a relationship because of how I am. But it's different this time, and I don't know who to talk to or how to approach this. I don't want to bother others with my dumb personal issues or anything. So I'm just stuck, thinking about them endlessly, and I want to find a way to stop it, but I can't, because I can't risk losing anyone or having everyone lose me. So I'm stuck and I don't know what to do. And it's not just the love that's hard to keep down, it's personal thoughts, like horrible thoughts about myself. Usually I'm like good at keeping them hidden, but I think others are starting to suspect something, and I want them to spend their time worrying about me. So usually I just say I'm fine, even though I'm actually doing very badly and not well, because I don't want them to worry about me, ask me like what's wrong, and have me open up to them, because if I open up, that'll just make them have to deal with my personal bullshit even more, and it'll just make me feel awful for making them spend their time on me. And yeah, and it's every time that my struggles get too difficult to control, it gets worse, and every time I blame myself for things, it gets worse. No matter what I do, it gets worse for me. And I'm worried about how that might affect my friend group. I don't care about what happens to me, I care about what happens to them, about how they will be. At the end of the day, it's not about me, it's about them. Why am I telling you this? It's not like anyone would listen to this. Nobody would want to listen to this. I don't deserve to be heard or cared about by anyone. Does anyone even listen to this? Can you hear me?
I never so adored you. I'm twisting allegories now. I want to complicate you. Don't let me do this to myself. I'm chasing roller coasters I've got to have you closer now. Endless romantic stories you never could control. Well, I never really thought that you'd come tonight, while the crown hangs heavy on either side. Give me one last kiss while we're far too young to die. Far too young to die. Far too young to die. Fixation or psychosis, devoted to neurosis now. Endless romantic stories you never could control. Well, I never really thought that you'd come tonight, while the crown hangs heavy on either side. Give me one last kiss while we're far too young to die. Well, I never really thought that you'd come tonight, while the crown hangs heavy on either side. Give me one last kiss while we're far too young to die. Far too young to die. Far too young to die. Well, I never really thought that you'd come tonight, while the crown hangs heavy on either side. Give me one last kiss while we're far too young to die. Far too young to die.